has a musical tradition. So it was no surprise that music was a major theme when the New York Yankees recently left the ballpark for their annual Hope Week effort.
With this Hope Week initiative is something to be as proud of as the championships. The Yankees go out into the community and honor people that might not normally get that kind of attention, and the thrill of having these players come and help them is really a wonderful thing that the Yankees do.
Welcome to Hope Week, everybody, and welcome to Broadway.
The Great White Way was indeed the site for a performance by members of Daniel's Music Foundation, a nonprofit organization created by Daniel Trush and his family. Daniel's story dates back 14 years, when the life of this then 12-year-old boy suddenly changed while playing basketball.
And he took a shot, he held his head, and he collapsed in my arms. And then we went to the hospital, and they said he had 5 brain aneurysms, and what had ruptured. And they said, get your wife to say goodbye, your son's not going to make it. And then he was in a coma for 30 days, and then we heard that he wasn't going to have a meaningful life.
Daniel was in the hospital for almost a year, but he slowly recovered, thanks in part to his love for music.
He always had that natural ability, and so when he came home, it was a natural way for us to turn for music.
Inspired by the role music played in Daniel's recovery, the Trush family started Daniel's Music Foundation, which provides music instruction to people with disabilities.
The mission statement of my foundation is just to have people with disabilities enjoy music and to make them smile.
And those smiles got even brighter at the Foundation's Broadway event, when some surprise guests paid a visit.
Daniel's Music Foundation meet the members of the New York Yankees. Nick Swisher, Russell Martin, Chris Dickerson, Francisco Cervelli.
It took them a couple seconds, but when they realized who we were, it was such an amazing feeling.
Unbelievable. No words could express my feelings. I can't believe that the Yankees would take the time out of their busy schedules to come here to our little music foundation.
Everybody here is having a good time. They're laughing, they're enjoying themselves, and I think music can be kind of magical in that way. Music is a wonderful thing.
After getting their rhythm down pat, the Yankees became part of the show.
I kind of get nervous in front of a stage and when people are watching me, but whoever does anything on stage, I respect that because it's really hard for me to do that.
The day of song and smiles was topped off when the Yankees donated $10,000 to Daniel's Music Foundation. But Swisher had one more surprise.
You guys all know you guys are coming to the game tonight, but the one thing you do not know is that we want you guys to sing the national anthem to start the game. Yeah!
So it was off to the Bronx, where Daniel tickled the keys of the stadium organ. And even got to meet the captain.
Nice meeting you.
Good meeting you too, Derek.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
As game time approached, Daniel and his family joined the other members of the foundation for a rousing rendition of the anthem.
I'm going to take you into the world of people with disability. A lot of times, they're invisible. A lot of times, people shy away because they don't understand. But today, Daniel and all the members were stars. Made me feel so happy.
It was amazing. It was the best day of my life. Play ball!
In his 16 seasons with the New York Yankees, Bernie Williams excelled in many ways. He was a 4-time Gold Glover. He was also a batting champion, a 5-time All-Star, and a World Series winner 4 times.
And the Yankees are world champions.
You might think that Bernie had a single-minded focus to amass such an impressive resume. But beneath his baseball heart, there burned the heat of still another passion.
Burn, baby, burn!
For Bernie is also an accomplished musician.
My first memory of music is listening to my dad playing guitar when I was a kid. And yeah, one of those nights I asked him if he could teach me a couple chords, and that's basically my introduction to music and the guitar. I just fell in love right away.
Now that his baseball career is behind him, Bernie can focus full-time on the music to his ears. We found him in the studio where he was working on his third album.
Sometimes they go, oh, Bernie's a classical artist, he's a jazz artist, he's a pop. He's a musician, he's a guitar player. That's what he is.
And Bernie's experience as both a player and a musician has now produced an author. His book, Rhythms of the Game, outlines the many parallels he's found between athletic performance and musical artistry.
You know, when the spotlight is on you and you have to really perform, I think the experience that I've gotten from playing baseball and being in those circumstances, I was able to sort of carry that through and utilize a lot of it in music as well.
Looking back on his playing days, Bernie feels that the key to success is the same in both baseball and music.
To me, what it comes down is to preparation. I think preparation leaves the door open for ideas to flow and everything to flow naturally.
That's what it is. His preparation was like he was preparing for a playoff game.
Swung on and drilled deep to center field. See ya! A big-time home run for Bernie Williams.
I think in music is very similar. You practice, and then when it comes down to play, you just let it flow. And a lot of ideas come into your mind, and you're able to execute them in the instrument because you know you have the technique and you have the chops, so to speak.
Learn all these chords.
Listening to music.
What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry.
Even more telling for Bernie are the silent, rhythmic similarities he's encountered performing on both the diamond and now the stage.
What makes music so great is the times that you're able to breathe between notes. And I just wanted to feel this sort of space, this silence. I mean, it could have been maybe when I was in the outfield, I would get my little dance, and then at one point I would just completely stop and just feel this sort of quiet. And then a split second, and then the ball would come.
Wow, what a play by Bernie Williams!
And batting for me was the same thing. You know, I would do my little sort of setup movement, and when the pitcher would, come out and throw the ball, I would just kind of go like quiet and just completely focus on the pitch and the rotation.
Bernie's talked about this with me, like when he's in the zone, it's not like he's holding the bat and it's this foreign object. The bat simply becomes like an extension of what he wants to accomplish. And for me, when I'm in the zone, these drumsticks, it doesn't even feel like I'm holding a drumstick. So I think that's a direct parallel in regards to what it means to be in the zone.
So if you're an aspiring musician or ball player, Bernie's not a bad role model to have. Not at all.
For me, my parents didn't really have to tell me the things that I did. It sort of came from within. And I think that's the most important thing, because that love and that passion will carry you through everything.
我唔惊日头赤影影，我唔惊汗水澹搁大，因为若无日头晒，金蕉往来就袂水；若无汗水压，乃至就袂甜。阮用气力换食清，若讲气力，阮用我靠这罐保力达，明仔载气力。保力达比。
王建民认同卡新版上市，手刷就赚5个国民便当，到 7-Eleven 自动加值，再请你吃国民便当喝热拿铁哟。王建民认同卡，
玉山银行。Toyota 全员到齐再出击，感谢所有车主支持。Toyota 产能已全面恢复，全车系高额零利率，再享万元交车礼，限时实施中。
王建民认同卡新版上市，手刷就赚5个国民便当，到 7-Eleven 自动加值，再请你吃国民便当喝热拿铁哟。王建民认同卡，
玉山银行。注意，我们预计搭乘6点半的高铁，在8点18抵达台南，转乘8点40的接驳车去火车站，再搭乘9点06分的公车前往安平古堡。在安平古堡，我们只能停留8分钟，因为我们要搭9点47的公车，再换骑脚踏车去义载京城。到这里为止，有没有问题？没有。很好，在义载京城我们可以停留12分钟，时间算是相当的充裕。
出去玩何必这么累？
擦擦擦擦， Tapping on the table, tapping on the floor, tapping on the
度
window.
假好心情从阁上开始，阁上租车，阁下至上。
哎，要不要喝绿茶？
嗯，是我胖吗？是吗？是吗？是吗？80。哎呦！
喝茶就喝茶，压力别那么大，放轻松，清爽一下吧。
清爽自然，茶里王绿茶，回甘就像现泡。
哎，你越来越清爽喽，
你讲话也回甘了嘛？
就像现泡哦。
大联盟球星有不少人爱留长发，甚至还有满嘴的大胡子。不过，只要加入拘谨严肃的洋基队，全部都得剃发刮胡子。洋基球员史威舍也曾经尝过这个滋味，不过这一点也不影响他天生爱搞笑的个性。最近他还录制了一张儿童音乐专辑。来看这位相当特别的洋基球星。
We're once again off to the MLB Fan Cave, a high-tech interactive hardball haven. Home to resident caveman Mike O'Hara, also known as Mikey O.
What am I most enthusiastic about these days? Baseball!
And Ryan Thickish Wagner, his wingman and new best friend.
I love you.
Okay. I love you too.
Together, they've watched every MLB game this year, nearly 1,700 and counting. In addition, some 100 celebrities and big league players have stopped by the cave to visit.
That's how I roll.
Including Miss USA. On occasion, Mikey O gets the chance to interview those visitors.
What two players playing today do you start your franchise with?
But the tables were turned this week when he was a guest on outfielder Ryan Spilborg's show, Spill the Beans.
Hi, I'm Ryan Spilborg's another edition of Spill the Beans. I'm here with Mike O'Hara. It says that you won your dream job.
Yeah, I did. I applied for it.
So like, you like woke up one morning, you're like, wow, I'm gonna be stuck in the box for like a whole year and watch 2,400 games. You've never dreamed before, right? Have you ever even had a job?
Yeah, no, I've.
It says you do impressions. I could be you.
You can do an impression of me?
Yeah. Watch this.
It's not flattering, or there's no voice there.
I don't think I can get my voice that high.
It apparently was awkward week in the fan cave for Mike, for he also managed to offend Philly's slugging musician, Ryan Howard.
Let's get it back, boys. Let's go.
You're a big guy. It probably doesn't bother you much. I mean, it's not like you were like, high school band geek or something like that. So,
Actually, I was a high school band geek. I was in the marching band. Is there a problem with that?
Oh, you need the band. Gotta have music, right?
Yeah.
MLB Fan Cave with Ryan Howard. Go band.
Gillette now presents the Rookie of the Month, honoring the league's top rookies throughout the season.
Welcome to the show!
Seattle's Dustin Ackley didn't spend much time in the minors, and Mariners fans are finding out why.
He is getting a lot of firsts out of the way in a hurry.
In a recent 5-game stretch, Dustin went 8 for 17 with 8 RBIs.
Seattle has fallen in love immediately here with Dustin Ackley.
To play baseball right, you've got to execute the fundamentals of the game.
Fundamentals, youngsters. Keep working at it.
And who better to learn from than the experts at MLB Network with this week's Diamond Demo. The A's Jemiah Weeks has turned his share of double plays and shared his insight with Billy Ripken.
What do you do when you set up to the base, it's coming from the third base?
I'm always trying to get there in time and get that left foot planted on the bag so I know where the bag's at.
To Weeks for one, and they get the double play.
If the throw's here, what do we do with our right foot and how do we approach that?
I'm following the throw with this right foot wherever it's at. So if it's out here, I'm coming here with the right foot.
Weeks the relay and another double play turn.
Let's recreate that right here. So I catch the ball, I'm gonna throw that first one. It's back there. That's the footwork right there. Your right foot goes to the ball. Next one, I'm coming up here, I'm throwing it to you. Right foot comes, that's beautiful.
Size more to Weeks, and that's a double play.
Bill Ripken, Jamal Weeks, and 42. That's going to do it from here.
If Nick Swisher had a calling card, it would say personality in pinstripes.
It's like poetry in motion right now.
With Nick, you can always expect the unexpected.
Nick Swisher is now on the mound, pitching for the Yankees.
Swisher is now the acting trainer for the New York Yankees.
And his hustle has resulted in some gems in the field.
Wow, what a play for a guy who's not known for his defense.
No, Nick is best known for getting hits, and now, making them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll hit it right there.
Yep, that's Swish in the recording studio, making an album of songs for kids. And we had the inside track.
We're working, boys, working. I had a blast, man. Who hasn't always wanted to do, their own record? And, to get that opportunity, I thought, hey, why not? It was presented to me, and then, I just ran with it.
As you've seen, producer Lauren Harriott has worked with Bernie Williams, and he felt that this role was perfect for Swish.
We decided, let's do a baseball kids record. Well, who do we have? Well, Nick Swish's name popped up right away. Not only because of his personality and his energy, but because he plays with the New York Yankees.
It turns out that coaching players in a studio can be easier than putting musicians in the batting cage.
They are professional athletes, and one of their jobs is to focus. And if you give them direction, you know they're going to take the direction. Let's do one more safety on that and cut off away a little bit.
Lauren just made that experience so amazing for me because I was so nervous, man. And obviously, when you guys bring cameras in, and that's not my gig. I don't do that on a regular basis.
Dude, that was great.
Right?
Let's do a safety. Dude,
this guy, he's so nice to me, man.
Nick is energy, so you have to move real fast, and he's great. Great. Let's keep going.
Just to be able to go there and for him to say, hey, man, everything's going to be okay. We're going to make it sound good.
Not always front page news when you do the right thing.
Dude, right? That was awesome.
Right?
That was great. That was great. Let's do it again.
You know how sometimes you just feel it, when you hit the note.
Proceeds from Believe will benefit Nick's Swish's Wishes charity, which helps enrich the lives of kids with serious health issues. And Nick also had some young help on the album.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think it was fun, man. I had a blast doing it, and I'm excited for it to come out.
So the obvious question is, will Nick be changing professions?
I don't know about that. No, man, this is my bread and butter here.
Positively swishalicious.
And we're done.
We're done.
That's it. We're out.
That's it. Next album next year. We're out.
父母给孩子最好的东西是什么？最新的玩具，定制的蛋糕，专属的游泳池。父母给孩子最好的东西，是值得一再重温的爱。
你在干什么？我在骑脚踏车。
抱一个，抱一个。抱一个。
你累了吗？保利达蛮牛，精力充沛，保利达蛮牛。
发豆芽是什么？
不算不算。高起盖，高起盖。这就是传说中的汤面一体，发豆芽卡修马是阿 Q 桶面。
HD 看健仔，感动全台。
收入放扣机台，大通影音教主。
香脆的好滋味，统一脆面够干脆。
为了全家人健康，有件事不能偷懒，因为70%免疫系统都在肠道里，肠胃健康就能增强保护力。
天天喝 AB，肠胃好，
身体跟着好。
AB 优酪乳，
香脆的好滋味，统一脆面够干脆。提醒您，变频冷气日本进口非常稀少，日立变频冷气荣获经济部 MIT 微笑标章全国最多，压缩机全部日本制造。日立冷气连续22年理想品牌第1名，连续10年最高荣誉白金奖。日立变频冷气销售第1。
来看这个星期美国职棒大联盟的一周精彩好球。
Take me out to the ball game.
You too, buddy.
A 360 spin with the mask in his right hand. Oh, what a catch by Michael Kadire! Jamal Weeks with a fine play.
Boy, that was sweet to watch.
Betancourt makes a play, spins, fires in time. Well, that is why you put your best outfield arm in right field.
Perfect. Let it come to you. Just took it in.
Aguilar unloads deep left. He's gone deep again.
Yeah!
Boy, oh boy, what a tear.
Infield hit for Ryan.
Now just a second.
It's going to go third. There's nobody at third. And Brendan Ryan with a great double hustle. That's what I'm talking about.
Forsythe makes the catch. Oh, my. Match up with the ball, throw to second base. Got him.
Tumbling catch by B. Gordon to get him.
Diving stop by Kipnis. Throws to second, one relay. Double play.
Drew Hardy on E6.
Nice shot.
He can't make the catch. It bounces off his glove.
Oh, man. That is a classic swing right there. Number 597. The first career home run for Todd Frazier. A swing and a smash. Fair. Albert Pujols gets career hit number 2,000.
How about that?
Ellsbury with a walk-off for the second night in a row. And this time with a bomb.
I think that's a wrap, right?
Much of Cincinnati's success this year can be traced to their young pitchers. But the staff sensation has not been the highly touted Aroldis Chapman. No, it's Mike Leake.
He's pitched well. He's been one of our best starters so far. He's kept us in a lot of games. He's won some games for us. You know, the numbers speak for themselves.
Wow, this is so impressive.
What makes it even more impressive is the fact that Mike was drafted just last year.
The Cincinnati Reds select Mike Leake
and became just the 21st player since the draft began in '65 to make his big league debut without any minor league experience.
Obviously, Mike's a special player, you know, being able to come straight from college into the big leagues. He exudes a lot of confidence. He doesn't get shaken up. He really knows how to pitch.
And he couldn't have had a better mentor than veteran Bronson Arroyo, who took the rookie under his wing.
Bronson said, hey, I don't know what it is about this kid, but I like this kid.
They both pitch with kind of the same style. Bronson's not trying to strike everyone out, not trying to overpower everyone, and Mike's the same way. So for him to be able to learn from Bronson is going to be good.
He pitches similar to me because he only throws, you know, mostly up to 90, which is about what I throw. And maybe he's got 91 under the hood. You think? We'll see tomorrow.
He threw Soriano a fastball at 91.
But the similarities between the two go beyond pitching.
They both have the same, like, long hair.
We start calling him Little Bronson, Mini Bronson, because his hair and his free spirit.
What do you want?
So it's no surprise that the friendship has extended beyond the field.
Listen, Mikey Leake's been pretty good in his MLB debut. He might be in his ping pong debut, too. 6-4. Game. You see that?
You've just seen Mike's first loss as a Cincinnati Red.
As long as it doesn't carry over, we're good, you know? I mean, this is just ping pong. He's going with the less I say, the less I can get in trouble. So Mike's trying not to speak at all. Once people find out our pregame ritual, we're done for, so.
What is that pregame ritual? Well, we got an inside look.
Us as baseball players, we're pretty superstitious, and if something works, you usually stick with it, no matter what it is.
And for Bronson, an accomplished musician, the choice was easy.
Sung you with a smile.
So he put his talents to superstitious but good use with his new pitching buddy.
You know, I said, let's try something, Lee. Play one song for you. See what happens tomorrow. If this is all I'll get from you.
What happened was that Mike pitched great.
What a debut for Mike Lee.
So we tried again. This is all I've waited for.
Mike Lee continues to dazzle.
We got to keep riding the streak until we get a loss. Once he gets a loss or he gets beat up, then we'll go on to something new. I never thought.
Until then, they'll stick with what works, no matter what their teammates might say.
Team first. Got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Got to get into the playoffs. Mikey Leak has to be serenaded 34 times. Might have to do that. It's probably not going to go over real well with my teammates, but remember, at the end of the day, a win's a win's a win, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's team first.
谢谢您收看今天的大联盟周周报，别忘了下周继续锁定民视频道，一起来欣赏最精彩的大联盟节目。我是张浩谦，我们下周同一时间再会。
Diving stop by Kipnis, throws to second one, relay, double play!
Drew Hardy on E6.
Nice shot.
He can't make the catch. It bounces off his glove.
请收看 MLB 看民视。
国民洛基第3战，国民派出球速不快的 Hernandez 先发，在打者天堂投球 ，Hernandez 的控球不到位，肯定被打得很惨。洛基在3局下半虽然只出现2支安打和1支高飞牺牲打，但攻势有效的串联，外加国民1次失误，一口气攻下4分大局。
That's certainly deep enough to drive in Fowler, even with Rick Ankiel's arm. 4-0.
国民虽然在4局上半很快追回2分。但队友赚的分数根本不够 Hernandez 花。Hernandez 在4局下半球路毫无压制性可言，面对后段棒次就被打出2支全垒打。
And it's out of here. Iannetta is killing the Nats in this series.
光是这个半局 ，Hernandez 就被打出5支安打，一口气再丢掉5分，提前被 KO 下场。
Ankiel's got a shot here. Throw is a little bit up the line and short.And the Rockies lead by 7.
事实上，国民打击群这场比赛表现相当不错，前4棒打者打出9支安打，包办6分打点。4棒的 Morse 甚至打出4支安打，打击率上升到国联第3名。
Zimmerman scores. It's 9-7.
但国民不止先发投手表现差，牛棚投手个个提着汽油桶上场，有3人丢掉分数，让原先只落后3分的国民。因为7、8两局的大失血，无力反攻。
Young scores. Stewart right in front of him, and the Rockies lead 13-7.
洛基中场就以15-7大胜国民，在4连战前3战打完，取得2胜1败的优势。
美国职棒看民视由 Sony 赞助播出。请收看周日新编日记之特战英雄。
年轻的心，为将来的日子写下一句对白。年轻的你，为无尽的生命喊一声喝彩。年轻的心，为美好的岁月谱出一曲乐章。年轻的你， 为无尽的青春喊一声欢呼，将年轻飞扬云端，让阳光付出色彩，将年轻航向海洋，让海浪射出红彩。哦耶！将年轻奔驰大地，让山野放出光芒。来吧，年轻的，投向生命的左右。来吧，年轻的，迎向茁壮的时代。
结训之后，我们